Hi, I'm Rod Harmon. My wife Janet and I own Fun-Tronics. Today, this is a Vendo 44 that I restored, and today I'm going to go over and show you how to put our rack, which dispenses cans or bottles, into this machine, how to put it in, how to load it. So I know a lot of people have problems with this machine. With this particular machine, the Vendo 44, it's really tough to get the new bottles dispensed out of it because they're skinnier and they narrowed them and they're really hard to get to work. So I'm going to try it and see if we can get it to work some bottles here later, but first we're going to do with cans. I'm going to show you how to install a rack. So first thing, your rack comes with screw kits. Okay, so now I got my three there. You want to make sure that the rack is all the way up so that the bottom of the chute's not hitting your fan. So make sure you hold it up when you're tightening these up. Okay, once you have all those tightened down, this should be in this position right here, strapping down. You can manually turn these. You want this one to be all the way over with this up when you get ready to load. So your left one's all the way to the right, this is in the up position. So we're going to load the cans in it now. Okay, you load the first can with the butt facing out. Second can. Now if you get that one loaded, then you'll click it one click, just like that, let it sit, start on the other side. Continue loading. And you just continue loading them as so. Then after you get that like that, then you'll click it one more time. It'll vend one can out, you can put it back in. And now it should be set to vend cans after you did that. But that's the proper way to load the cans into the rack, and you have to do that every time. So when you close your door, you make sure that this T will go into there. Close your door. Lock everything up, handle back. Dime in and vent the cans out just like so. And that's how we do the can rack for the 44. Now I'm going to show you how to load the bottles to make your rack work with the bottles. When you buy this rack from Fun-Tronics, it'll come with two of these spirals, which is going to go on there. I'm going to show you how them go on. It'll come with 4 shims. I already got 2 installed, but I'm just putting them in temporary for the video, so I'm just duct taping mine in. When you get them, you just peel this blue off, and these are clear, thick pieces of plexi, and it comes with the backing tape. So when you peel these off, you'll put the backing tape where I put like the duct tape on the back side here, and then you'll take your shims, you put them in about that far down, not all the way down, about right there. Even with this, in this front section right here, that's where you put those. One on each side. Comes with 4 of them. So you'll have 4 of those to put on. Then you'll have your spirals. And just spiral those onto your rocker piece here. That one's already on. Okay, so we got all those on. Now when you want to load your bottles, just like the cans, you want this to be all the way to the right. You load your bottle. The bottles you have to hold are the one to roll out. So you load the first one, stack the second one with the butts facing you, like so. Load about 3 of them. Make one click, like so. Then you'll start on the other side. And then you'll vend one out. Put it back in. The problem you have with the bottles is the more that you load them, they want to nose dive in like this. That's why you can't put a whole lot of bottles in or they'll all get twisted in there. So I only recommend about going 6 high on each side if you're really going to load it up. I wouldn't go more than that. So now we'll go ahead and close the door. Load your dime. And your bottle. That's how you do it. I'll show you some tricks here real quick if you're having some troubles. If you're having trouble when this kicks over, see how it's supposed to kick and release and come back? Sometimes this doesn't want to come back far enough to let this, your coin mech, release. Mine was doing that, so what I did was on this high spot, right on this here, where this arm hits on here, I built that up with some epoxy, let it dry. That way it made this kick further over to release. And some other problems I have sometimes is if this comes down on your rack and would come down too far, and then that's another problem you have. So what we have, if you ever have that problem, we offer a block you can put in here, and that block does, it causes this to stop so it can't go past this point of level, so it doesn't overcam too far. Sometimes people have that problem. But like I said, sometimes the problem you have is when this brings it back, it doesn't come far enough to let your crank handle, when you crank down, to come back up into a negative spot for the next vent. It sticks. So what it's doing is it's not bringing this all the way around back. So build this up in the top portion right here. So that causes this part right here, you see, it'll cause that to cam up, pass more. That's what I had to do on mine. I'm not saying it's on that way on all of them, but if you run into that problem, that's how I solved it with mine. So that completes how to put our bottle rack to vend bottles or cans in the Vendo 44. It's a nice little machine. It's hard to get to work with the new bottles because the bottles are so skinny. But it vends cans real well. It will vend bottles as long as you don't stack them too high. It's a pretty little machine, popular, a lot of guys like it. Thanks for watching. Besides the bottle rack for this machine, we also offer all the parts for this machine to restore this machine. When I started with this machine, it was literally a shell with just the compressor. Nothing else was on the machine, not even a coin door, nothing. No trim, nothing. So basically, we make the door liners, we make all of these pieces here for the vending, the drain tube, the down here for your water catcher, the gaskets, we make the coin mech, the sewed out flag, the closing handle, the crank handle, we make the coin door. All these pieces are available at Fun-Tronics. Everything you see here, front bezel we sell, the lock, the trim, we sell the trim, the decals, pretty much everything on this machine we have in stock, we make for the 44. So if you're starting out with a machine like I did that was nothing there, your machine can turn out like this because we have all the parts to make it happen at Fun-Tronics. Just give us a call. Thanks.